Ready to rumble as they get pumped up before the tip-off against the Celtics. Magic, Celtics coming right up. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. Tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Well, the Celtics are developing chemistry. Robert Williams says our older guys are keeping a great energy, preparing us before we even get on the court. When you've got your main players fired up and they're talking in your ear, you got to follow their lead. Kevin?
Veteran leadership, David. That's why we follow you. And you're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. A look at the Magic starting group. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. And for Boston, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the one. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now here's Anthony. Wagner outside. Passes it to Banchero. From the arc. The Magic getting another chance here. It's another look. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game.
Shooting one.
Wagner, no good on the free throw. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Smart misses.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three holes and makes plays for others. Terrific rebounder. Man, the list goes on and on. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Tatum passes to Horford. Smart against Anthony. Here's Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Williams can't hit.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Stolen by Smart. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Anthony. Moving it up. Here's Carter. Back to Anthony. And it's Orlando with another. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Tatum. The three. Banchero grabs the board.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Anthony, the pass to Carter.
2 minutes.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. And it's Suggs missing. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. Number 1, the Magic.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And now the first timeout call here for Boston.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Al Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Tatum. And it's White in for Smart. Now here's White. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Gallinari. They need this one. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
White, wide open. He fired. Boston again missing. White against Harris. The pass to Fultz. Ross against Brogdon. Griffin with the steal. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Magic leading by 6. There's the lob for Harris. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Brown. Griffin trying to get open. Oh, good on that one. And Orlando the other way now. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Brown outside. To stop the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Fultz. No good on the last second attempt here. And an overpowered.
Look at this, 11-0.
Magic out in front, up by 11.
No bucket for Boston.
Underway on the other side of this break.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Richard, this part of the season is when we start to hear a lot of rumors, whether it's about...
Yeah, and that can be distracting for a lot of teams. I had a coach fired in the middle of a championship run. No one wants to be thinking about that or whether they'll be traded. But look, it happens this time of year.
The 2 Williams are the 4 and the 5. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
At the line for your
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
2 shots.
And the first one goes. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Hans Wagner's checked in for Okiki.
And the Magic has been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Suggs, he's checked in for Hampton. So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 13. From the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Beautiful screen set there, and look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Orlando now. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
And here's Smart after the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still missed it.
The jump hook, rebound by Williams. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. It's a 14-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Horford in the post, covered by Anthony. And that's a foul. And it looks like, yep, that's the coach's challenge on a personal foul. And triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Alan is checked in for Boston. And it's Richard also for Orlando. Ross is checked in. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Count it.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact. It just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
Here's Suggs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Magic have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Brogdon. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to.
Now here's Smart. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this future. Gets in tight. That's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Poked away. Outside Tatum. There's Gallinari with the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
sure they'll think twice and shoot it against the next.
Look at this guy.
To see him inside
Banchero.
like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Celtics trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Smart. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking.
This guy is a
without
killer.
hesitation on the offensive end.
Banchero.
The Celtics have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Smart. There's the dish to Gallinari. Brown wide open. He fired. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Suggs. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a football player in high school, Suggs doesn't shy away from contact. And for a guard, he is a unique threat from the foul line.
A free throw drops for Suggs. Some changes for Boston. Griffin's checked in for Horford. Grant Williams comes in for Gallinari. And it's White in for Marcus Smart. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Banchero. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wagner. Okiki's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Gary Harris in for Anthony. Now here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tatum no good. Magic leading by 19 points. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Harris. Back to Bamba. Griffin with the steal. Outside, White. Brown outside. He can't get that one. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
For your Celtics Houston team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Things were going Orlando's way from the beginning. Some lights-out offense and defense on display as they went on an 11-0 run to start. They were hot as the first quarter came to a close, making all 5 of their last 5 shots of the period. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a shot. And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Banchero missing.
Normally he drains that.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you'll never question.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Banchero dishes to Anthony. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Smart with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. And the pass to Horford. Now here's Tatum. Three-pointer. And they'll get another chance. Here's Williams. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
One thing Williams has a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
The Celtics have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Brogdon, he's checked in for Boston. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hampton, he's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. And Magic is the rare talent who redefines the point guard position.
The Magic shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
And the Celtics making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Carter hits them both. Brogdon with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gallinari outside. Pass to Horford. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Ross is checked in for Banchero.
Second team foul. In for the Magic, Terrence.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Brogdon from down in the low post. It goes. Brogdon's got his first basket.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Hampton passes to Anthony. He dishes it to Carter. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. There's the lob to Carter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Knocks it loose. Horford with it. I'm
not gonna lie, Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Magic leading by 14. There's the lob to the hoop. Gallinari wide open, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the rim.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Blake Griffin is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's wide in for Jaylen Brown. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. Okiki's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Gary Harris in for Anthony. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but great, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Isaac passes to Hampton.
Yeah.
Watches Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Gallinari.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And out of bounds is the Magic. Will gain possession. Tatum is checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Colorado. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. It's White on the wing. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over Harris. And it's White missing.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Isaac finds Bamba. Down the alley-oop slam.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target. And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line with 1 shot.
Tatum no good on the free throw.
Now, multi-talented swingman Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And so it's Orlando, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Great match, Magic. Great game. Magic on fire today.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Anthony's checked in for the Magic.
First team foul. Magic substitution. Cole Anthony.
Tatum against Wagner. That's up a 3. The offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot by Brown. The kick out to Tatum. From deep. Drills the three-pointer.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Anthony, the pass in the corner. Outside Anthony. From downtown. Up the live Orlando. The shot. No good. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
Celtics trail by 11. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Back to Smart. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaches, that's something you can interchange you with.
The amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now. And you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
Nah, free shot. Oh, okay.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the 2nd free throw. And he makes all three. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency.
Okay, good back.
We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Tatum against Wagner. Fires. Has been put down on the bucket from Tatum.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
No, thank you.
That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Tatum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show that as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Suggs kicks to Anthony. Launches a three. Drills it from outside.
About the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
Poke loose. Wagner passes to Carter. Smart against Wagner. Pass to Tatum. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, if we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 9. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. And then Brown with the dunk.
Brown's coach once told him, you have to want the rebound, and he has certainly stepped up his effort on the glass over the last few years.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. Wagner passes to Isaac. Back to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony dishes to Banchero. Rolls right in.
Paolo, thank you.
The assist.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basket for the end. Always smart.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Okay.
And the turnover again by Orlando.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm balling?
Williams, Justin Jackson, Derek White.
Outside Williams. And here's Brown outside. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his teammates in a hurry.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They lead by 4. 15 seconds left in the game. Who's making substitutions here? 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
First team
Yeah,
foul.
you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Here's Suggs.
And such focus from both teams defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Guys, this match is very hard.
That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Ball's not loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford.
That was let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Cole Anthony. 2 shots.
Oh.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. So it's the Celtics now.
Yeah.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this week.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.